Now, this is what y'all came here for. Again, peace. Appreciate y'all tuning in. For those of your first time here, I appreciate you tuning into the channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so we gonna be having conversations. I can get to know you, you can get to know me, and you at least converse in the chat. But today, the reason why most of you are here is we're gonna be talking about the 10 sexiest fragrances for autumn. These are the 10 that I look forward to wearing. This is Sex in a Bottle, and I'm gonna rank these fragrances from how I feel like wearing them in 2025. We're gonna get into it. Before we get into that, I'm gonna have you 3 honorable mentions. 3 honorable mentions. I'm not gonna spend all day on these because my camera, I'm not spending all day with this. We're gonna be real quick with these 3. You ready? Honorable mention number 1. Honorable mention number 1 is a fragrance I talked about in 2019, and this is from the House of Montal. This is Sensual Instinct. We're talking about sexy, sensual fragrances, Sensual Instinct. What you got here, to sum it up, if you took Montal's Intense Cafe, which is that coffee, vanilla, praline fragrance with a little bit of saffron, and you added Baccarat Rouge 540, and you blended it together, that's what you get here. Compliments, bro. It's just, for me, a lot of Montal fragrances, unlike Mancera, which is from the same kind of family, they just seem to be screechy in the opening, like very harsh, almost like aluminum, like tin, metallic. They all do it. I don't know why. I feel like it's part of the bottle. Maybe they should start putting them in glass. But either way, this is an OG bottle, and you can tell because I have to remove the grenade pin just to spray it. The new ones, you don't have to do that. Again, this is honorable mention number 1. This is Montal and Sensual Instinct. Number two is a DNA. To be honest, I'm just choosing this particular fragrance. This is what I want to grab for because it just kind of works for me. And this is Ombre Tabac. Now this, if you start talking about fragrances like Parfums de Marly Wajan, when you start talking about fragrances like Ombre Narguilé, when you start talking about even fragrances, I don't really consider it the same, like Angel Share. You could put Angel Share in this list from the House of Killian. You could choose that. But this is just that apple pie, amber, cinnamon, warm. I even could have used a fragrance like Amethyst from Boudicca. I could have chose that because honestly, I'm gonna try to reach for that a lot this autumn. But I kind of want to use that fragrance for another list I have in mind coming up. When you out on a date or you out at the bar, you wearing this and somebody smell it, it's warm, it's comforting, it's inviting, and it's sensuality. And that's Ombre Tabac from Daniel Hozier. The next fragrance I'm gonna talk about, I put this as an honorable mention because I could have threw this on the list. And this is from Byron Parfum, and this is the Chronic. This is cinnamon, spice, leather, a vanillic amber, because you know amber can be resinous, it can be balsamic, or it can be really vanilla. This is vanilla. You have patchouli in this, which is almost a hint of like this chocolatey patchouli nuance in it. So it's like gourmand, but not. I hear people mention tuberose. I don't know what they did to the DNA. There is no tuberose in this. And this DNA is all about vanilla, smoky, give vibes about a fireplace. If you want to see a real review on the OG bottle, go look at like the reviews from 6 years ago. Don't look at the ones now because it's the ones now. I don't know what they done with the DNA. I just don't. The bottles changed. Everything might have changed, but the OG, and that's why it's an honorable mention because I don't know if you're going to find it. This is why I don't have fragrances like Hypnotizing Fire within my collection. This is why I don't have fragrances like By the Fireplace in my collection. It just works. I know why they changed the bottle. This has like, it's almost like the cap is sticky. The residue being around the top, like this bottles might have been leaking over the years. It's just, it wasn't a good bottle to sell a fragrance in. So they changed it. But if they did something with the DNA, that was just blasphemous. They never should have done that. I would rather them discontinue it. But again, this is the OG Mula Mula, not the Rouge or the narcotic that they have now. It's the OG. I mean, the Chronic. Okay, starting in at number 10. This is my sexiest, most sensual fragrances for autumn 2025. We're going to start at number 10. And this is from the House of Initio. And this is Absolute Aphrodisiac. What is this? Vanilla, musk, leather. It says it has some animalic notes to it. I don't get animalic. I know animalic when I smell it. I don't get that here. This is just a smooth, buttery vanilla. It is so absolutely sensual. And when you add it with the musk, there's only one other vanilla that I think you should have on your list that I own that I could have put on here. And that's from Dar Al-Tib, and that's Wah. Wah almost feels like that. It's a floral vanilla. This is up there with Wah to me. I love the wear because when people smell it, that musk is very inviting. That vanilla is cozy and warm, and that leather rounds it out. Absolute aphrodisiac. If you don't have it, sample it. But this is a must-have vanilla if you are a vanilla lover. Coming in at number 9. This is by far one of the best tobaccos I have in my collection. One of the best tobaccos I've had in my collection. I've had this fragrance since it came out, and this is from Zahara, and this is Signature Tobacco. Signature Tobacco, and I wear it. What you get here, and I have to announce, this was gifted to me. This was gifted to me. So I'm telling you that this was gifted to me. So take whatever I'm saying with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe me. Get a sample, figure it out on your own. This has boozy nuances to it. Has a buttery smooth vanilla tobacco nuance. I believe some orange or some citrus is up top. It has that woodiness. This is just some sandalwood in here, making it extremely buttery. One of the best tobaccos out there. It gives me almost a little bit of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille with that fruity tobacco vanilla thing. But to me, it goes different. This smells like autumn. It smells like Christmas. It's a great date night fragrance. It doesn't go smoky, which I think is perfect for going out and just sitting at the bar trying to attract noses. It's not like cigarette smoke or smoky cigar. This is buttery smooth. And that's Signature Tobacco from Zahara at my number 9. Next up, we're going to keep it with tobacco. This fragrance, this might, let me think, might be my most complimented tobacco I've worn. When I wear this out, the amount of compliments I get on this fragrance. And this is from the House of Dior, this Tobacco Color. I believe I got this. I think I was the first reviewer to review this fragrance. This fragrance is plum. It's ambery. It's smoke. So it's fruity, like dried fruits, smoky, woody. This here, like, oh man. And if you really, really want to take this DNA to the next level, really, really want to take it to the next level. And I don't like the layer a lot, but if you layer this with Killian Angel's Share, Chef's Kiss, it takes it to another level because they blend so well because it's that ambery smoky thing, but Angel's Share adds a little bit more booziness to the honey that's in here. It takes it to another extreme of sensuality. Bro, Tobacco Color is outstanding. Again, I'm talking compliments from people who you do not know. It gets them. Tobacco Color. At number 7, I've gotten away from gourmands, but this is one that I kind of enjoy wearing. To me, this is the king of cherry fragrances. This is Bodacious from Boudicca the Victorious. Now, if you're a bourbon guy like me, you know that there's, when you smell it, certain brands have this dark cherry nuance, these dark notes in them. They have these dark notes. This to me is the king of cherry. It's boozy. It's almondy. Yes, it takes from Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Absolutely. It goes that way. But to me, it's just from performance to overall construction, I just find it to be overall better. You don't want to be the first person at the bar and happy hour because you look like a loser. You look like you don't have things to do. You look like you don't get women and you don't really got no life. You don't want to get there early. You want to get there a little late. If happy hour starts at 6, you want to get there like around 7:30. Let the women get in there. Let the mood change. Let the people mingle. Let the bar get a little full. You're staying around. You know why you let the bar get full? Because you don't want to sit around. You're going to order a couple of drinks. You want to be able to get between people and say, hey, bartender, can I get one of them? Hey, let me get one. And you got to say, excuse me. You got to reach between people. You strategically reach beside the group of women who are going. It's going to be a group, probably a group of 4. Women like traveling in packs, groups of 3s and 4s. You go between the middle. Excuse me, let me get my drink. I hope y'all having a great day. Walk away, walk around. They can be like, girl, you smell good, bro. That's what this for. Learn how to work the room. I can do a video on working the room. Learn how to work the room. That's bodacious. Coming in at number 6. This is a fragrance that I've enjoyed since it came out. I really absolutely enjoyed this fragrance. There's a lot of sensuality in it. It's one of their newest fragrances from the house. And to be honest, I think not from a popularity standpoint, but from a sexy standpoint with this sensual smoke. I believe this is one of their absolute sexiest, alluring, and addictive fragrances. When you wear this, you cannot stop smelling. And this is from the house of Killian, and this is Smoking Hot. Smoking Hot from the house of Killian. Now, what is this? This is shisha. Absolute pound for pound shisha. If people don't know what I mean when I say shisha, think of hookah. Shisha is the tobacco smoked in hookah. So you get the bakor. You get the smokiness of the bakor. You get the fruitiness of this shisha. You get smoke, fruity, woody. This here, some cinnamon. To me, when it comes to sex appeal, Smoking Hot is easily one of the most sexiest fragrances that the house of Killian has ever put out. Ever. Smoking Hot at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is, what can I say? This is a designer fragrance from their private line. This is from the house of Cartier, and this is Oud Santal. To me, when it comes to this line, if you only need one, to me, I would tell you to get this one. This is the one you get. Oud Santal. Oh my God, bro. Earthy. Slightly smoky. It's earthy. Not animalic. It's not fecal. A smoky oud. Very woody. Almost dry. You get this sandalwood that is almost like a little bit of sandalwood powder, but it's extremely smooth, like just buttery smooth sandalwood. And you get some plum. And I feel like there's a little bit of musk in here. Musk isn't listed. I feel like I get some musk in here. This is Oud Santal from the house of Cartier. At number 4, the name of this fragrance is basically sex. It is the result thereof. This fragrance is smooth, buttery, vanillic, addictive. You can't stop smelling yourself when you on it. This is almost a neck nibbling fragrance. This is all the Pauls. This is Pauls all the way. This fragrance is from the house of Otto Parisi, and this is Semen Nalis. Yes, Semen Nalis. This was created, and they have this milky kind of thing, supposed to be what the male secretion is supposed to be like, or their vision of it. And I get that. I'm getting some sandalwood, a little bit of sandalwood. I'm getting some spice, some pepper. I'm getting vanilla. This is a absolute aphrodisiac. You do not need a lot of sprays on this. This will last me forever. I don't need a lot of sprays on this. It works. Semenalis from Alto Parisi. Coming in at number 3. As I'm looking at this list, I'm almost debating if I should really put this at number 2. Just because my number 2, I have less experience with my number 2 than I have with this. Because this has always hit for me no matter where I go. It hits. To me, when it comes to this line of the brand, this is one of the best from that line. This is from the house of Zherzhov, from their Join the Club. This is Ivory Root. To me, Ivory Root is one of the best from the line. Easily one of the best from the line. Oh, man. You get spices. You get this balsamic nuance to it. Let me find me a tester strip just to be reminded. Good sprayers. Oh man. Spicy. Almost like a little bit of cinnamon, but maybe like black pepper. Some maybe benzoin, maybe vanilla. Performance works. When I tell you this does numbers, I really should have put this at number 2. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to be number 3 today. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to go with what I'm going with. But this could easily be number 2 because I have done numbers on this. Compliment getting, sensual. This is a fragrance that will draw people in. Enchanting. Regal. One of the best. That's Ivory Root from the Join the Clubs line of Zherzhov. Coming up at number 2. I know this house has been hyped. I don't know where the hype came from. It's weird. This from the House of Guerlain. This is Queer Beluga. Queer Beluga. This here, it uses the vanilla of like Spiritualise Double Vanille, but add this buttery smooth leather. I believe there's some florals in here. To describe Queer Beluga is to describe warmth, sexy, regal, enchanting. If you want a leather fragrance, and leather can be tricky. It can be tricky because sometimes leather ain't going to hit with people. But that vanilla combo with this is insane. If you want to find a really good layer with this, layer this with Oud Nude. I've given you 2 layers, bro, in this one video. Oud Nude from the same house, layer with Queer Beluga. Takes this out of this world. Queer Beluga. It is moving up in my leather ranking. I cannot wear or wait to hit the streets in this. I'm going to get dressed up for this. No, this is leather jacket. This is leather jacket, turtleneck, black jeans, Chelsea boots, Scully, scarf, pea coat, wool jacket with the hoodie combo, with the jeans. Queer Beluga, my number 2. Stunning. Last but not least, when it comes to sex, compliments, night out, intriguing. This is probably one of the fragrances that changed my mind on this particular note. Again, this particular note on the dominance of this fragrance isn't known for really compliments. But when you're talking about date night, you're going out to eat steak. You're going out to eat where the lights are dimmed. This is one that you reach for and wear. It's special. It is the #1 leather fragrance ever created, in my most humble opinion. It's my favorite leather fragrance of all time. And this is from Armani Privé, and this is Queer Majesty. Queer Majesty. This, the osmanthus, it already uses this dried fruits apricot thing, but when you add, I believe osmanthus is in here. I believe it's almost this peachy, this peachy apricot thing going on with leather that it's dark without being too dark, with like being smoky. Dark leather can be smoky. This is, and I don't even like to spray this as much. This is one I'm like, if you spray it, you need to be wearing it. It's like if you pull your gun, you need to squeeze. Oh my God, bro. My #1 leather, Queer Beluga from Armani Privé. I've had this for years. It works all the time.
The new Cypher.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?